Okay, so what are we doing?
We're at Bathurst right now. Having fun refereeing.
Or not refereeing, because we both have fat breaks.
Oh, yeah. What time's your game?
10:15 and Anna's on at 11.
And it's currently
9 a.m.
Yeah.
So plenty of time.
Is yours a centre?
Wait, Iman's right in front of us. Look at him.
We love his work. We'll wait till he gets a good whistle. Look at that positioning.
Who are we here with?
We're here with
Fred McCracken.
And what is your favourite experience of the tournament?
I've really enjoyed our what do you call it, karaoke songs and our music talk. It's been great fun. Good chat.
And what is the song of the tournament?
Katy Perry, Firework.
There you go, everyone.
Do you wear your socks? Show us where you wear your socks and give us reasons why.
Who needs to show you?
And why do you wear them like that?
Why do I wear them like this? Because the yellow is meant to be at the top.
Beautiful.
Yeah, see, I disagree.
You
No,
disagree?
the yellow is not meant to be at the... No, turn it on yourself. That is wrong, Ollie.
That is wrong. And how do the A-League people wear it?
Up the top.
Alright, mate, show me what I'm looking at.
So as you're coming over, we'll show you a foot position.
Yeah, I agree, mate. So I'm going to restart.
Slow it up, slow it up.
Do they actually?
Yes.
We've been told by FIFA refs themselves.
Yeah. I guess I'm never going to make the A-League.
Why do you think it looks better like that than this?
I don't think it looks better. This is just how they're meant to be worn.
No, it's not.
Well, that's how socks work. You fold them over once. You don't fold them down and back up.
I fear that you are incorrect.
Yeah, I think you are wrong, mate.
It's okay.
Not going to lie to you.
And what is your pre-match meal?
My pre-match meal. Depends what time the game is.
The game is at 6 p.m.
Ooh. 6 p.m, mate. I don't know, probably steak and pasta or something.
Together?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
Yeah, right.
Not at the same time, but you know, one after the other.
There you have it.
Steak on top of some creamy.
Nah, I love steak and pasta. Not together, but you know, as individual foods. Whatever I got at home, you know. I don't go buy shit before games. Whatever's at home, I just cook it. That's it. Pretty simple.
What's the most important thing about Bathurst?
Oh look, I mean we'll put aside the Bathurst 1000, but after that, I mean the actual tournament itself is a quality tournament, and the camaraderie amongst the referees is crucial. It's been great this week. It's been great to be a part of.
What's up with the bunny hats?
Hey?
What's up with the bunny hats?
Bunny hats.
Bunnings. Anna, it's Bunnings. There's an S on there. Bunning hats.
Sun safety.
Sun safety. We're all about sun safety.
We're all about sun safety here.
Slip, slop, slap.
Absolutely.
Shade.
Sun safety is key.
Yeah. Just focusing on Adam right now.
Majestic human
He acts like he doesn't want to be on camera.
that's
He really
the-
does. Look at him.
Okay, can you show us an offside signal?
Offside, please. It's in the middle of the field. Middle of the field. Thank you.
Can we have a sub, please?
Adam, you're on the line and you see a potential penalty. Good stuff, mate. They're ready to go then.
You're ready. Favourite memory?
Heat stroke right now?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe all of us.
maybe that.
Yeah. Okay. I love that.
And
Thank you.
also Pat Pike, Mitch Renton and Fred McCracken falling over the chair, and Pat Pike broke his leg. Broke his chair leg.
Not his leg.
He broke his chair leg.
That has to be a highlight.
That was because it was like they all fell one by one. They all grabbed each other and put them down. So that was quite funny seeing them 3-4.
They were cracking. We're reporting live here from Proctor Park. How was your? What games did you just have?
I was on field 2. It was a 16 semi-final. I was in the centre. Beautiful pitch, you know. The sand really drilled in the true Bathurst cow patch feel. So it was good. We got a result.
What's your favourite memory from this tournament?
Oh, I think it have to be the horses. You know. Of course, the horses over there on the page. So I just love them. Yeah. And all the cows and the wildlife, you know. Just it's a once in a lifetime thing. Yeah. I'll be back here next year for sure.
What is your favourite memory from this Bathurst?
Favourite? Well, the performance of the referees. I thought they went really well this year. Again, and I think our standard is increasing each year. And I think a lot of referees put a lot of good effort into it. They were coachable, they learnt from the coaching, and hopefully they go away from this game, this tournament, much better referees than they did when they first come here, and we can improve on there throughout the season.
What is one advice you'd give to the referees this tournament?
Just really try and enjoy the tournament. A lot of young guys, they try and put too much pressure on themselves, and it sort of takes away from the enjoyment of it. I mean, this is a once-a-year tournament. They're all out here with all their mates, so just try and enjoy it. And then I feel the more you enjoy it, the better you perform, and the more fun you have. And that's what we want to see, referees having fun.
And what is something you've been really proud of with the referees this tournament?
I think the professionalism. Okay. Firstly, everyone this season's wearing the same kit, which is a good start.
Nice to see.
Everyone seems to have adjusted to the early wake-ups and stuff like that. They've gotten themselves ready on time. They're warming up. They're taking the field on time. And when they're out on the field, they're looking really good. They're looking the part. And, I've had compliments from a few people about how good our referees are.
Awesome.
And, it's really pleasing. Yeah.
If you were to have any body part from an animal to help you referee, what would it be?
Any body part from an animal?
I'd go an owl so I could spin my head around. Like, I could be running straight but looking backwards.
Yeah, right. I'd probably go the torso of a gorilla.
Okay.
So
Why?
So when I'm fourth official and I hold the board up, I look nice and ripped. So yeah.
Okay, George, what's the most important thing about refereeing when you make a mistake?
Move on. Be confident. Be decisive. You just need to ensure you're confident and you show the players that so they can trust you.
I really like that. And what's your favourite colour to wear when you're refereeing?
I like the black, personally.
Fascinating you didn't say blue as a Sydney FC supporter.
There is no
What did you
blue.
think? What did you think about the game yesterday?
Not good enough. Tele out.
If you could change any rule, alter it, change it, remove it, add it to football, what would you do?
I'd say handball. If it hits their arm, it hits their arm. It's too confusing.
Uncontested drop balls.
I like that one. Me too.
Yeah. Game's gone soft.
And what's been your highlight of Bathurst?
Honestly, hanging out with all my mates, getting games, watching red cards. We love it.
What's your refereeing hot take?
That sometimes we're wrong and players need to accept that.
No, cut that. Pen to him. Fred's a smart man. He said we're never wrong.
And if he didn't have the final, I'd be calling him
That's a very weird position. Hey. Zooming in is wild, bro. Are you 18? What's your refereeing hot take?
You know how in NHL they can have like one-on-one biffs?
Yeah.
I reckon that's fair game if it's like just one bloke on one and no one else can come in until it's over, you know what I mean? And that's how they sort stuff out. They both go off after.
Yeah.
But that just sorts out the beef, you know what I mean?
How are you going to set that up though? Because in ice hockey they have to drop their gloves and.
Drop gloves, drop the hoop ball.
What are you going to drop in soccer though?
Boots
in
off.
football?
Boots, yeah.
Boots off?
Yeah, boots
off.
Boots off.
Boots off and socks down, I reckon.
First bloke KO, either or. Laughing.
KO, all the way to KO.
Something like that, yeah.
Fuck, I rate that. Thank you, Fred.
What is one value that you have that you show throughout refereeing?
It's a bit cheesy to say respect, but respect. I like to think of players very much as equals. There's not like a big rift between the referees and players, so I treat them, as I would treat a friend, and I hope they treat me the same, in the sense that they show me respect, and I'll show them respect. Doesn't always go like that, but I feel like very often, surprisingly, it does, and it works out pretty well.
And if you could change any rule, what would it be?
I've actually thought about this one. It would be, you know how a few times recently, Champions League and stuff, where the players, like the goalkeeper will pass the ball to the player to take the goal kick, and the player picks it up and they give the penalty? I think that's stupid. I think if a player receives the ball directly from a goal kick in their own penalty area, it should be an indirect free kick. You can still give cards for Spar and Dogzo, but a penalty kick for a mistake like that, I don't think is fair. So
Thank
that's
you.
my
Thank
rule
you.
change.
I love that.
Yeah.
Chloe, would you like an interview? Please. What is one value in life that you have, and how do you display that in refereeing?
Just be kind, go out of your way to be kind to people and just why not be nice, and on the field, being understanding towards players and the decisions they make.
And one last question, what's your pre-game pump-up song?
Has to be on the floor.
Yes.
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 Yes. Get that on camera. Thank you. Cut.